For a few weeks now, it has been reported that CREED and FRUITVALE Station director Ryan Coogler has been in talks with Marvel Studios about directing their upcoming film Black Panther. As some of you may recall, SELMA director Ava Duvernay was offered the Black Panther film, but she ultimately decided to turn it down. However, Coogler didn't seem to want to pass up the chance, as Marvel has confirmed he is now signed on to helm the project. Marvel Studios President Kevin Feige said the following: "We are fortunate to have such an esteemed filmmaker join the Marvel family. The talents Ryan showcased in his first two films easily made him our top choice to direct Black Panther. Many fans have waited a long time to see Black Panther in his own film, and with Ryan, we know we found the perfect director to bring T'Challa's story to life." John, what do you think of Ryan Coogler helming Black Panther?
Our first choice, other than Ava Duvernay and other than whoever else we offered it to before you, but then you're our first choice. No, I love this. I mean, look, I like the idea of him directing Black Panther just after seeing Fruitvale Station and then seeing, what's that, beginner's luck. But then he did Creed. And look, don't underestimate what a tall order bringing Creed to the big screen was. You tell the story quite often, but Sylvester Stallone didn't even want this movie to be done until he went and saw Fruitvale Station. It was like, okay, kid, come on back. Let's talk about Creed. You had a lot of expectations. You had a lot of people giggling and snorting when the idea of, now Creed, another Sylvester Stallone, another Rocky Balboa universe film. And he made a human story, a fun story, an exciting story, an emotional story, all that wrapped into one. And that had a lot of us coming out of theaters not laughing anymore. Now we were like, when the hell are they going to do another one? And we'll get to that in just a second. This guy is a now proven Hollywood talent. He can tell a story. He can make it fun and exciting all at the same time. That's what you need in a Marvel film. This is fantastic news to me, so I'm really excited about it. Christian?
I love this news. I love this dude, man. He is awesome. He's a guy you are so happy that he is in the Hollywood system now, because he's a young kid. He's like 26, 27 years old. He did something in the smaller realm with Fruitvale Station and knocked it out of the park. And then with Creed, even though it was still had that kind of drama and the originality of the first movie of Rocky, it still is a commercial movie. So it showed, I can go from the small film into commercial and I can make it work. And he did make it work. And because of it, Stallone has a Golden Globe. And next time you should thank him when you win. But the thing was, like, he has passion. He's a fan, and he's a humble dude. He's a good dude, and he wants to make movies for fans.
You've met with him before.
Twice.
Yeah.
I met with him. I interviewed him for the Creed when I got to talk to him about Creed, but then I ran into him at a Star Wars premiere, and I talked to him for like 15 minutes, and and I asked him about Black Panther at the time. He's like, well, that's not happening yet, but because he couldn't say anything. But this, with him, and now with Chadwick working with him, and Andy Serkis probably being the main villain. Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be exciting. It bums me out. We'll get to the next story in a second. But I hope he has a lot of involvement with Creed as it moves forward. But this is a great thing, and he's becoming one of my favorite directors fast.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think his directing on Creed was the next notch up from Fruitvale Station, but Fruitvale Station was really well directed. And the reason they get directors like this is not for the action, because they can get all those fight scenes and choreography, but what they want is to people who can connect the emotionality of the characters, and that's the most important thing in all the Marvel films. You care about Steve Rogers. You're going to be introduced to T'Challa in this brand new Civil War film, and then he's going to get his own film, so you have to actually be invested. And so when you're invested in the characters, that's the most important thing, and that's what both of Coogler's films have shown me, that he's a good director and he can do that. So
you raised a great point too about the action, because a lot of times the director himself is not the one choreographing the action.
Right.
They have second unit directors or other people who specialize in that. But you still need a great director who knows how to take that action and then fit it into the story so it flows and it has that connective tissue between the dramatic elements, the characters, and the action. Otherwise, you just get what I call visual noise, right? So, and he's a director who's shown he knows how to do that. So I can't wait to see what they do with Black Panther.
Me too, because right off your point, Schnepp, because what I want to see, because Black Panther is not a super well-known property for fans who are not familiar with the comic books. So I want to see what he's able to do and how much they allow him. I don't think they're going to handcuff him. I really don't. I don't think they should, because I think obviously he's got to follow the story of the MCU and follow the script. But I want to see the development of what he's able to do, just like we were talking about, because this is the first time we're really going to be introduced to him Civil War, you'll see him fighting and stuff too, but who he is, what his backstory is, and then the same thing with Andy Serkis as well too, because Andy Serkis recently with Snoke, and I mean, you got some more with Caesar, but I want to see him more acting, and I want to see more about the development of his character as well. So this is great.
Hey guys, if you like this clip, click here to watch the entire episode. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because it'll help you stay up to date with all the stuff we've got going on here at Collider.